Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Rivers School in Weston, Mass. This is Phil Ryan alongside me. On the camera and producing today's game is Lewis McCulloch. Today we've got a preseason matchup between the Arlington Spy Ponders and the Rivers Red Wings. This is the second match for the Spy Ponders. Coming off a tough bit of a tough game, they dominated against Cambridge earlier in the week, but definitely looking for much different complexion in this game. Rivers probably bringing a much stronger side. Good team, plays in the ISL, finished towards the top of the table last year. So I would expect a much more even game, more challenge for the Spy Ponders. Obviously, it's a preseason game. The Rivers team not wearing numbers. I don't have rosters. I'll do my best just to call out their players. Arlington going left to right in their maroon kits today. Very similar lineup starting at Cambridge. One change, Ella Connolly in the back here. Looks like Ella Crimmins, number 5, senior captain, will be playing the 6. In front of her, Clara Frisch, Sophia Neal in the midfield, Bryn Ryan on the left, Annalie Medina up top. Elizabeth Fayola on the right-hand side. Rounding out the back 4, Katya Sturma, Caroline Keneally in the middle, Weezy Mueller on the left, and Maeve Pagan in net. We're about to start here. Plan, we believe, is for 3 30-minute periods, I guess you would say, if we're playing 3. Senior captain Annalie Medina, number 17, ready to kick off. And we're off. Arlington plays it back to Keneally, plays around the back to Connolly, and it's out to Katya Sturma. Sturma works it into Neal, does a nice job, back to Crimmins. And Crimmins will work it back out to Weezy Mueller, plays it up to Bryn Ryan, wide on the far side. Nice 1-2 with Clara Frisch. Bryn's got a little space in front of her. She'll slow it down, though. Get into Clara, who controls. Good possession here by the Spy Ponders to start the game. Ella Connolly working it out to the near side here to Katya Sturma. Izzy Fayola back at Fayola's feet. Sophia Neal steps in nicely to win that and gets it to Frisch with space. Frisch looking to play Bryn through. Ryan's going to close on that. Rivers keeper off her line well to pick that up. Good start from the Spy Ponders. Good ball control, moving the ball through the midfield, switching fields. And Clara Frisch with a nice through ball to Bryn Ryan, almost connecting. Rivers controlling now. Out to their far right side. Weezy Mueller defending. And Rivers breaks through on the far side. Plays the ball in the middle to number 12. Ella Keneally's tracking. And that'll go out for a goal kick. Good defending from Ella Connolly there. A lot of good enthusiasm here today on both sides. Katya Sturma looks up. Plays it into Rivers, intercepts, but she gets possession back and plays it back to Pagian. Keneally now. Looking for Bryn Ryan on the left. Rivers sees the ball out of bounds for a throw-in. Rivers with the throw, flicks on down the line. Caroline Keneally is well positioned. Good aggressive play from the Rivers forward to win that ball, but Caroline recovers. Keneally with a really nice job there. Just smart soccer to shepherd that out, shield the ball, wins the goal kick back for the Spy Ponders. Spy Ponders will play it short. Work it up to Frisch. Back to Mueller. Looking for the long ball to Medina. Controls nicely. Drops it off to Neal. Oh, and Fayola was making that run too. Well done by the Rivers midfielders, closing there and breaking up that play. But good ideas. Well won by Medina. And she'll make a nice turn. Good physical play. Well done by the center forward there, winning that ball. And free kick for the Spy Ponders. Keneally plays it in the air. Chested down by Rivers. Sophia looks to play Elizabeth Fayola through. And that's going to go off Fayola for a Rivers throw-in. Red Wings with the throw on the near side. And right back to Arlington. Katja Sturma with the throw. Katja with a strong throw over, headed by Neal. And cleared out by the Red Wings, but Spy Ponders putting pressure on here. See if they can create an opportunity. Good strong throw again from Sturma, controlled by the Rivers center back. And she'll play it out as the Red Wings try and clear their lines, but won back by Frisch. And Keneally controls in the back and gets it quickly out to Mueller. Plays it through Frisch. Frisch plays it to Medina. That might drop to Neal. Won by the Rivers center back. Ella Connolly with a nice job there holding that play up. And we'll reset here with the Spy Ponders in the back. Sturma controls back to Connolly and gets the ball back quickly. And out to Fayola. Ball down the near side here that Neal can't quite catch up to. And the Red Wings will reset and throw in. Flicked on by Rivers. They control. They play it back. And they'll just drop back to Spy Ponders, controlled by Ryan. Frisch in the midfield there. Plays it out to Crimmins, who's dispossessed. And it comes out here to Rivers on the near side. Rivers with a through ball. Padgett well off her line. Does well to win that one. Crimmins controls in the middle. Out to Sturma. She played a great turn from Sophia Neal. Really nice work by the Spy Ponders midfielders, moving the ball quickly in the middle. She gets it quickly out to Weezy Mueller, controlled by Ryan. She'll play it on to Mueller, who's making a run down the far side. Mueller in control, plays it back to Ryan. She'll look up. She'll look for Ella Crimmins running through the middle. They just can't quite make that final pass in the offensive third. Katja Sturma tracking. Ella Connolly will help clean this up, though. Nice play by her. Ball out of bounds for a Red Wings throw. Rivers here with the throw. Plays it down the line. Rivers controlling the ball on their near side. Plays it back. Plays it in towards the corner of the box. See if they can get a cross in. Gets by Connolly, and she's offside. Arlington, nice job holding their line, creating that offside, and there'll be a free kick for the Spy Ponders. Keneally will play it out to the far side. Mueller looks, plays a through ball, trying to connect with Medina. Caroline controls. Can't quite keep it in bounds. Be a throw on the far side for Rivers. Won by Keneally. Controlled by Rivers now. Frisch almost with the step. Keneally steps in. Ryan back to Mueller. And the Spy Ponders clear their line. Sophia Neal battling in the midfield. A lot of good physical play in there. Rivers now. Sophia Neal on the ball. Plays it out to Mueller. Spy Ponders reset. Gets it into Neal. Good stick by Ella Crimmins. Frisch turns. She gets through. Medina with a touch. Spy Ponders play it back to Keneally. She smartly turns the ball upfield. Back to Frisch now. Out to Mueller. She'll play the ball long. Medina and Ryan tracking in there. Back to the Rivers keeper. She'll play it out to the center defender. They turn. Rivers controlling in the midfield. They'll play a long ball. that Maeve Pagein is able to pick up. Ball out to Ryan. She controls, gets the ball unlucky into Frisch. Tried to get into Frisch, but they regain possession. Keneally back to Pagein. She'll control in the box. Tries to just get a pass through to Sophia Neal. These Rivers midfielders are quick to the ball. And Frisch does a nice job to win the foul. And a free kick for the Spy Ponders. Here comes Alina McCulloch, number 4, sophomore. She's coming in for Bryn Ryan. Keneally plays it out to Mueller. Fayola controls on the near side. Tries to get it into Neal. Well won by Neal. She'll look for Alina McCulloch making the run. See if you can get a chance in. Nope. Good defense by Rivers to snuff that chance out. Ball goes out to the far side, defended by Mueller. Pagein off her line and she'll collect. Into Keneally. McCulloch turns, possesses. Good track back from Rivers. They'll play it down the right side, but just out of bounds for an Arlington throw. We're about 10 minutes into this first of what we believe are 3 30-minute periods. No score here at Rivers between the Arlington Spy Ponders and the Rivers Red Wings in a preseason matchup. Well won and defended by Weezy Mueller. She'll play it through the midfield to Sophia Neal, who makes a nice turn. They're looking for a through ball. Alina McCulloch making the run down the left-hand side. She catches up to that. She'll look to try and get it into Medina, who gets a touch, but it's defended well by Rivers. They possess. Medina keeps the pressure on. Rivers plays it out, and they'll win the throw-in. Another substitution here. Natalia Fotopoulos, number 8, a junior. She comes in for Weezy Mueller at left back. Rivers throws it in. Defended by Frisch. It'll be another Red Wings throw. Rivers able to win that one, but Fotopoulos, actually Ella Crimmins there with a good, Ella Connolly steps in to win it, but it goes out again and Rivers will reset. Ella Connolly's first to the ball there. McCulloch gets a foot in. Nice turn by Rivers to get out of that, and they play it down the sideline. Ball into the box. Could have been 2 handballs there. Controlled by Medina. But picked up nicely by the Rivers center back. And she looks to play it through the midfield. But well won by Ella Connolly. Good step there. Fotopoulos controls out to McCulloch. She'll play it back to Natalia. Some nice combination play from the Spy Ponders. But center back in the right place to pick that up. And that'll be another offside call. Again, nice job by the Spy Ponders holding a line, causing that offsides. But I'd say similar to some of the challenges that the Spy Ponders had against Cambridge, those sort of passes in the final third can't quite find those seams in between the defenders to connect with the forwards. But that'll get through, and Alina McCulloch is working on tracking this down. She does a nice job to keep it in bounds. And again, see if she can win that one. That'll be an Arlington throw-in. McCulloch now enjoying the shade over there for her throw-in. Plays it into Ella Crimmins, gives it back to McCulloch, tries to get into Sophia Neal at the top of the box. Won by Rivers. Looking again like a strong defensive four, this Rivers back four, similar to what they faced against Cambridge, at least the two Cambridge center backs, solid players. But something that the Spy Ponders will have to figure out how to unlock if they're going to get one on the board here. Keneally controls. And off of Keneally's head for a Rivers throw-in. Lots of good enthusiasm here on the player sidelines. It might just be preseason, but these girls are excited to play. Really good stuff. Great step from Caroline Keneally to win that one. See if Fayola steps in, and it'll foul against the Red Wings. That's a few fouls in that midfield there. Ref's going to keep an eye on that one. A really nice step from Keneally to win that and being first to the ball. Like seeing that from the back line. Keneally trying to play it in, intercepted by Rivers, controlled by Medina. She looks to play Sophia Neal through, tracking. Really nice work from her. Plays it back to Fayola, and back to Neal. Unlucky, she is unfortunately offsides. Nice idea there, really nice hard work from Sophia Neal. Put a lot of pressure on that defender in the box to win that ball back. But smart play from the Rivers backs to hold their line and get an offside play for the free kick. Rivers plays it out. Rivers first to the ball and goes through Sophia Neal. Fair play. We get a little bit of indecision between Sturmer and Keneally, but team defense to win that ball, and Keneally clears the lines. Medina posting up. And she'll come away with it. Well won. And back to Sturma, but well-positioned Rivers midfielder picks that off. Medina steps in, plays it to Frisch. And Rivers will play it back to their keeper. Out to the far side. Rivers right back in possession. She'll play it in the midfield. And switch of fields, but good track from Medina. Nice job from Rivers midfielder shaking that off to keep the switch of fields going. But good overall team defense and pressure from the Spy Ponders will win the throw-in. As we mentioned earlier, much different complexion to this game than against Cambridge, Rindge, and Latin. Definitely more evenly matched, more skill coming from the Red Wing side. But, thus far, and we are about 15 minutes into this, to what we believe are 3 30-minute periods. Spy Ponders definitely putting more pressure on the Red Wings. No clear chances on either side yet. Good soccer, but I would give the advantage to Arlington at this point as Padgett collects in her box and gets it out to Fotopoulos. Fotopoulos controls. Rivers gets a foot in. Clara Frisch gets a foot in as well and collected by Maeve Padgett in her box. Plays it out to the near side to Katja Sturma. Ella Crimmins tries to get, and there's her first shot. Maeve Padgett, nice job covering her 6-yard box. That probably would have been wide, but you kind of see the range that she has there and does a nice job. Nice job covering that one. Drop kicks it out to midfield. Sophia Neal challenges. And Annalie Medina wins that. Sees McCullough. Plays it out to Fayola on the right side. Elizabeth in the box. She plays a nice cross in. Nice work by the Rivers keeper to come in and grab that one. But really good build from the Spy Ponders, getting that ball out to Elizabeth Fayola on the right side. She plays a good cross in. Can't quite connect with the runners of Medina and McCulloch in the box. But good work from the Spy Ponders to create that chance. Rivers punts out. Deflects off Keneally's head. Fotopoulos shows off the speed that she has in the back and safely plays it out of bounds. Arlington sub here, Avery Spector, number 13, a freshman, coming in for Elizabeth Fayola. Red Wings throw it in. Ella Connolly plays it out to Sturma. Good pressure from Rivers there, forcing the ball out of bounds, and they'll reset with a throw-in. Number 12 on the ball. Some nice footwork from her. Head up play. Intercepted by Neal. Neal plays it up to Frisch. There's McCullough making that run. Frisch can't quite connect with her, but tries to win it back and does a good job. McCullough trying to track this down in a foot race, and she'll get there. Almost gets by, but wins a throw-in. Topless here with the throw. Good step in from the center midfielder from Rivers. They definitely have some good skill and physicality in the midfield. Sturma collects, safely pays it back to Padgett. She'll open up, but gives it right back to Rivers. And she'll pick it up. Padgett with the drop kick to the center of the field, flicked on by Neal. Frisch works to collect it, drops it off to Neal. She fights through a defender, does a nice job there. Gets it to Spector. Spector back to Sturma. Maybe some miscommunication there. Rivers trying to get around Connolly, but a heavy touch. Ball's out for a Spy Ponder throw. Long throw from Sturma, and we'll do it again. Looking for Medina. Rivers midfielder goes down. She'll play it into Medina. And looking to get over, and McCullough could be in here. One to beat. So try and cut it back in the box, stays on her feet. And Clara Frisch comes in with a good opportunity. Unfortunately, can't quite put the shot on it that she wants. Flies that one over the bar. But really, really nice look. Getting that ball just over the top of the right back for Rivers to put McCullough into the box. McCullough does a nice job staying on her feet, keeping the play alive. Frisch just can't quite put that final touch on it. Good build, though. Arlington thrown on the far side. And Rivers will collect that ball in the middle. 22 minutes now in. And Rivers controls in the midfield. 12, a dangerous player setting up top, but Katja Sturma slows that down. 12 in control now. She'll step over. She's looking for a long shot, trying to play a ball behind Natalia Fotopoulos. Rivers players a nice job running onto. And Maeve Padgett picks that ball up. Nice look from the Rivers forward there, trying to play the ball behind Fotopoulos. And she'll punt it up. Rivers first to it, and second ball as well. Keneally shields, Fotopoulos chases now. Good track back from McCullough to keep that ball in place. She does a nice job going around her defender and gets it up to Medina. Plays it back to McCullough. He does a nice job stepping around one defender. Unfortunately loses that one. Good step from Caroline Keneally. really like her aggressive play, being first to the ball a lot. McCulloch will win another throw. Nice work from Melina McCulloch on that left side, getting by players, creating some offensive chances. Nice shift for her. A couple of subs now coming in for the Red Wings. At about the 24-minute mark. So we believe we've got about 6 minutes left in this first of what we think are 3 periods. Fotopoulos will throw down the line. McCulloch tracks. Rivers just plays it out. Fotopoulos the ball again. Nice hard throw in towards the corner of the box. McCulloch settles. Tries to get into Ella Crimmins. Medina controls and turns. Drops Sophia Neal. Rivers back in possession, though. Nice footwork trying to get past Fotopoulos. Result in a Red Wings throw. Connolly will collect in the back, plays it out to Sturma. Sturma's got to be careful there. She's dispossessed. And she'll track, but Ella Connolly well positioned to win that back and plays it out to Sturma on the near side. Gets it into Spector, one touch back. Trying a little short, long, but it'll drop to the Rivers back. So it's a nice job stepping up, and Rivers in control here through the midfield. And a really nice ball there. But Maeve Pagan does a nice job coming off, collecting that, and tries to get it quickly out to McCulloch, but a good step from the right back of Rivers, but one back by Clara Frisch. Clara plays it into Crimmins. She'll turn and play it back to Keneally. Sophia Neal with a nice turn. Spector controls, gets it back to Clara, or back to Katja Sturma on an errant touch from Spector, but still an Arlington throw-in. Katja tries to play Avery Spector in down the line, and she'll chase. And she'll see if she can keep this in bounds. Rivers with a nice job shielding there to get the goal kick. Rivers plays it right into the midfield. Rivers central midfielder controls back to the center back and out to the far side. Rivers playing it back through the central midfield. Trying to get it out to their right wing, but they pass it out of bounds, and Natalia Fotopoulos will take the throw in for the Spy Ponders. McCulloch battles down that on the sideline, won by Rivers. And McCulloch wins the ball, though. And she'll try and get in. Good recovery from Rivers. Nice pressure from McCulloch there. Sophia Neal dispossesses Rivers. Does a nice job in the midfield. Rivers gets it back. Good pressure from the Spy Ponders now towards the Rivers offensive third. Actually, Spy Ponders offensive third. Caroline Keneally, again, really nice defense, not allowing her player to turn at all. If she's not first to the ball, she won't let anyone turn in front of her. And Sturmer will shepherd this out of bounds for a throw. Into Sophia Neal. Does a nice job shielding and turning. See if she can look to connect with. Nice overlapping run from Natalia Fotopoulos. She's got her head up. She looks to play McCulloch in. Rivers keep her off her line. She'll win that. As we said in the previous preseason game, still kind of early season, still looking for those kind of right connections. They're trying to kind of do the right things, trying to make the right decisions. Do we go forward? Do we play through balls? Do we possess? And then when they do try and go forward, the connections aren't always happening. But obviously the Spy Ponders trying to do the right thing, getting those balls in behind the defenders to trying to create some chances. But thus far, has not quite clicked, hasn't created any dangerous chances, but there's a misplay in the back. Good recovery from Ella Connolly, and that will go out for our, I believe it'll go out for a goal kick for the Spout. No, then it's corrected, so we have our first corner kick of the game that Rivers will go over to take with only about a minute and a half left here. Rivers on the near side with the corner. And they loft a ball well outside the box. Struck well, but sort of further away from goal. McCulloch will put pressure there. Rivers on the far side. Goes out for a Rivers throw. Fotopoulos thought that was hers. Quick throw from the Red Wings. Caroline Keneally's there. Frisch clears the lines. Medina controls. Medina looking for Spector. Red Wings keeper well off her line, even out of her box. But there's Katja Sturma. And it goes out for a Arlington throw-in. Not much time here left this first period. I've got about 20 seconds. And into Medina. It's a bit of a heavy touch. Sophia Neal controls to Medina. And it'll be a free kick for the Red Wings. The ref looks at her watch. And that'll do it for the first 30 minutes. And we will take a quick break and be right back with the second 30 minutes. And we are back at the Rivers School in Weston, Massachusetts. Preseason matchup between the Arlington Spy Ponders and the Rivers Red Wings. Second preseason game for the Spy Ponders here. We're playing what we believe are 3 30-minute periods. This is the second one. There's no score in the game. And a number of changes now coming in for the Spy Ponders. Almost a wholesale change. And we'll sort of call the players out. But Rivers kicks off, and we're off in the second period here. Won by June Lawrence, 24. And she'll play it back to Katrina O'Hagan. Plays around Ella Connolly in possession. Good step from the Rivers back there to win that one. It'll be collected by Connolly. Plays out to Grable. Good step from Rivers. And they'll look to send in there. Right wing on the near side. She controls. Gets a cross in, and that'll float harmlessly out of bounds. Vivian Kalick collects for a goal kick. Kalick sets to take the kick. And won by, but held off by Ryan. Teresa Hanley wins that ball, and she'll pressure. And it's out for an Arlington throw. You can see, nice job by the right back for Rivers. She sort of made Vivian Kalick believe there was space. Kalick tried to take it, and the Rivers back quickly was able to shut that down. Ryan with a nice job pressuring. It's out for a Rivers throw. We'll play it in. Radosovic steps in, does a nice job there, drops it to Tessa Peroni. She'll play it out to Katrina O'Hagan. O'Hagan, a little bit hard to Fotopoulos, who can't quite catch up to it. Rivers now in possession. Doman steps in and wins it. Radosovic plays it to Lawrence, gets it up to Peroni. She turns well, gets it to Doman, plays it back. Peroni works her way through. She wants the ball back. And Doman can't connect with Abby Grable. Grable tracks back. She gets a foot in. Teresa Hanley defending now. And that should go out for an Arlington throw. Hanley here on the near side with the throw. Hanley plays it up the field. One there, Ryan steps in. She gets it into Doman. Trying to touch it to Grable, who gets by one defender. Grable stays on her feet. Can't quite play it to Ryan in enough time, but ref's going to call that back for a foul. Really nice job by Abby Grable there, staying on her feet, trying to make that play happen. And I would say good refereeing when that play did not materialize for the Spy Ponders. She called that back. Close one, though, with Bryn Ryan making that play in. Grable's trying to connect with her. Couldn't quite work. And Tessa Peroni will take this and see if she can get this one on frame. Peroni lines this up. Rivers keeper standing in the middle of her goal. Tess can pick out a corner here. Tessa with a well struck from Peroni there. Hits the bar. She wins the crossbar challenge, and Forte does not get the goal, but nice strike from Tessa Peroni. Ensuring we have the right game ball in here. Rivers sets up for their goal kick. Rivers looks going to play it long now. June Lawrence gets under it. She wins the header. Doman's tracking with pressure. Well won by Bella Doman. She's done a nice job in that corner. Looked like a corner kick, but it will go out for a Rivers goal kick. Really nice work from Bella Doman in that corner. Almost wins a corner kick for the Spy Ponders. Rivers will play it long. It's a nice ball there. Natalia Fotopoulos is there, and it'll be a Rivers throw. And we'll get right back to Arlington. Good pressure from June Lawrence to win that throw back. Rivers sub. Emma for Avery, from what I can hear from the Rivers bench. Fotopoulos with the throw. Radoslavich tracks. June Lawrence gets a foot in, gets it to Peroni. She'll see Grable. Good step from the Rivers center back. Ryan steps in. She turns. Looks for Peroni and gets it out to Ella Connolly. Looking for Grable. Grable touches it by one player. Grable, good pressure there. Good build overall from the Spy Ponders. Ryan knocked it back to Peroni. Good overlapping run from Ella Connolly to work the ball into Grable in the box. We'll have a corner kick for the Spy Ponders. June Lawrence sets up for the corner kick on the near side. She plays a low-driven ball in the box. It's won by Rivers. Ryan and Grable battle. Grable gets a hard shot in. Bella Doman can't quite get a foot on it. Nice opportunity for the Spy Ponders. Can't quite connect, but great track back from Natalia Fotopoulos to win that. She'll play it back to O'Hagan, who collects. It falls to the foot of Tessa Peroni, who controls nicely, turns in the middle to Radoslavich. She'll turn as well, but good step from the Rivers midfielders to win it back. Bit of a miss hit from her, and it goes out. You know, as I said in the Cambridge game, I mean, this is almost a wholesale change for the Spy Ponders. No shortage of depth on this Arlington team. No letdown at all, despite probably 9 different player changes overall. So really nice to see how strong this side is, top to bottom, and also probably how tough playing time is going to be for some of these players, given how strong the team is. Bryn Ryan does a nice job stepping in, and Radoslavich helps out. And again, Radoslovic wins that ball to June Lawrence, gets it out to Doman. Doman controls. She looks to get it up to Peroni. And Doman again. And there's a switch of fields. Ella's really strong on the ball, gets it out to Bryn Ryan. Oh, unlucky. Grable's making the near run. Bryn didn't quite connect. Fotopoulos, smart play there, wins the throw. And Arlington back in possession. And there's Doman touching into Peroni. Peroni with a step over, trying to turn. She's got 3 players on her, but comes away with the ball and gets a throw in. Fotopoulos will throw it in. It's flicked on, collected by the Rivers center back. They clear their lines. O'Hagan is well positioned there, as she usually is. And Rivers lucky there with that ball in the middle. Bit of a blind pass, but it works. And Radoslovic gets a foot in again. She's been really strong. And there's Ryan. Can she get to it? Good hard play there, nothing malicious. Ryan gets called for the foul, but a nice first touch from her, getting past her defender. But the Rivers center back does a nice job recovering and getting in the way. But, look, credit to Radoslovic in the midfield, winning a number of balls there and getting that ball into Ryan. Rivers plays it long. Teresa Hanley is there, does a nice job putting some pressure on. Lawrence steps in. That'll roll safely to the keeper. Arlington doing a good job this half so far. Like I say, this period being first to the ball, really stepping in nicely. Nice long punt. It's going to be over for Fotopoulos' head. But she's not going to lose any foot races. Gets it to O'Hagan, plays it back to Kalick. Kalick resets. There's Doman looking to control, does a nice job there, dropping it off to Fotopoulos. Plays it back to Doman. Almost kept that one in, but still her throw in. Well done. Lawrence plays it off a Rivers player for another Arlington throw. Tessa gets called for a bit of physicality there. It'll be a Rivers free kick. Plays with the field. Lawrence with the header. Drops to Rivers. They're looking to get behind Teresa Hanley. That looked, not sure if that was onside, but Kalick comes out to win it, but spills it. Rivers collects. Peroni with good pressure. And out to that right wing again. Arlington throwing. Number of subs now coming in for the Red Wings. While Teresa Hanley waits to take the throw in. She'll reset. Gets it into Ryan, who shields and gets a throw in again. Oh. Ryan doesn't quite agree with that call. I'm not sure I do either. But the Red Wings get it, and Teresa Hanley gets a foot in, lofts it in the air. Won by Rivers. Hanley again. Gets it into Abby Grable. Grable can't quite control, and Rivers possesses. It's a ball in. Ella Connolly tracks. Connolly does a nice job shielding, looking for some help. Great work from Connolly there, finding Radoslovic. Peroni will find Bryn Ryan. Bryn back to Peroni, and they'll send in Grable, who is onside. Grable, a lot of space in front of her down that left side. Grable plays a ball and looking for Doman. Can't quite connect. But Doman does a great job tracking that ball down, keeping it in bounds. Doman will play another cross in to the center back. Drops to Peroni now. And she'll hit one off target. Nice build from the Spy Ponder, starting all the way back here on the near side with Ella Connolly, shielding, waiting for the help that she needed, gets the ball back into the middle. Arlington possesses, builds it out, releases Abby Grable down that left-hand side, but the cross can't quite connect. Lawrence, first two, probably what is her third or fourth goal kick. Doing a nice job there patrolling in the midfield. Again, Lawrence steps in, wins the header. Doman with a lot of aggressive play there, looking for Grable. She'll play it in. Abby looking to turn. Against two players there. Gets a shot off with the left foot. Rolls harmlessly to the keeper, though. Can't quite get that good left foot on it that she wants to. Hanley sets up, plays the bounce well, but ends up flicking on. Connolly there. And Connolly tracks. They'll play it back to Kalick. And Kalick plays it out of bounds. Some more River subs here as they have the throw in on the far side. Rovers will throw it in on the far side. 22 looking to turn, and does, but good team defense from the Spy Ponders. June Lawrence and Fotopoulos working together. Rivers again on that far side. Fotopoulos steps in. Grable controls. Here comes Peroni. Looks like a 3-on-2 here for the Spy Ponders. And Peroni just can't connect with Grable. But Radosovic will clean up. She'll get called for the foul. I'd like to see that one back. Arlington with a 3-on-2. Not a lot of pressure. And should have been an easy one to connect with Grable. Again, hopefully that'll come with time, just getting, shaking some of these preseason jitters off, and that'll happen in the regular season. And Bella Doman comes off after a strong shift there. Good aggression out there. Avery Spector going in on the right. And there's Bryn. Ryan, first to it, but gonna get. And 12 now with the cross. Plays it in. And Kalick will collect for the goal kick. Kalick hits one. And that'll go over. Abby Grable's tracking. Bryn Ryan is as well, and that'll be an Arlington throw-in. Peroni making the run in. And another Arlington throw. Grable runs through the ball and wins it, stays on her feet. Yeah, tough angle for Grable there. Rolls one into the keeper. But good work, again, staying on her feet, keeping that ball, keeping that play alive. It's a really nice step from Ella Connolly, and Bryn Ryan looked to track this down. Good shielding from Rivers to win the throw-in. And Rivers will get the throw, even though it looked like it was out on them. They head it back. And there's Connolly again, doing a nice job today. It'll be a Rivers throw, but Ella Connolly's doing a nice job patrolling that back line. That ball came over to Teresa Hanley, who was marking her player, but Connolly was there to help out her fellow defender. There's Ryan step in, and there's Peroni as well. But won by Rivers. They play a nice ball down the side, and there's Connolly tracking again. Smart play by the Rivers player to knock that off of Connolly and win the corner kick. Second of the day. Rivers will take this corner on the near side. They loft a ball in. It's a good ball. And that's well won by Arlington. First to the ball. It's a bit of a scrum. Kalick does a great job. Good aggressive play from Vivian Kalick in net to dive in there and grab that ball. Well done from her. And she'll place a nice drop kick down the right side that Avery Spector looks to track down. She may have some time on the ball, and she does collect it. Cuts in the middle. Nice connection from Vivian Kalick. Maybe catching the Red Wings a bit unaware of her punting ability. Does a nice job there, and Spector tracks that down. O'Hagan now likely to just touch this back to be safe. Kalick out to Connolly. Little errant in the back there. But the Spy Pounders defenders can't stop. Nice job by Katrina O'Hagan to win that. Plays up to Peroni on the far side. And she'll keep going. She keeps possession and gets it up to Spector. Bit of a foot race now with the center back. Spector first to it. And Grable's going to get there. Grable opens up for a nice shot, but puts it over the top. Good work from Avery Spector and Tessa Peroni on that right-hand side. Tessa working through a couple of defenders, getting that ball up to Spector, who tracks it down, gets the ball into Grable, who gets a nice shot off, unfortunately, over the bar. Rivers will play it short this time. Ryan Trax gets a foot in, but it'll be a Rivers throw. Dobin back in for Spector. Spector did a couple of nice plays, getting the ball in the middle, tracking down Kalick's punt. Good shift for her. Ryan wins that to Grable. And Grable gets by a defender. Gets in a good cross. June Lawrence is there. Does a nice job. Wins the ball. June tries to take a shot with her for about 25. But Rivers collects. And they work the ball through the midfield. Oh, nice turn there from Rivers. And Rivers keeps going. Makes some nice plays. And there's a shot. Good save from Kalick. Patopoulos stays with her player as it comes out to her, deflects it out. Dangerous build through the midfield all the way into the final third for the Red Wings. I mean, look, lots of nice steps coming in from the Spy Ponders, but can't quite slow them down. So credit to Rivers. We're about a little over 21 minutes into this 30-minute second period. So 8 or 9 minutes to go, and we'll have 30 more to play, we think, after this one. But a third corner kick now for the Red Wings. That's a nice ball into the box. And it's a free play. And there's Kalick. Wow, 2 free Rivers players there who easily could have put that in. And Spy Ponders caught a bit ball watching on that one. Fortunately, the Rivers players could not put a good play on it. And it's lofted over Kalick's head, and it's a goal for Rivers. And Rivers goes up 1-0 on a floater. That went over Kalick. But look, it started with that corner kick. Really could have been a goal. Arlington couldn't quite clear their lines there. And Rivers midfielder makes them pay. Nice shot from her. Grable kicks off. Peroni plays it out to Doman, back into Clara Frisch, who's back in the game. There's Radoslavich. Peroni will control. Into Grable. Let's play it behind the defender, and there's Bryn Ryan. And Ryan touches it by the keeper. Great response from the Spy Ponders. They go down 1-0. Kickoff, work the ball through the midfield. Up to Abby Grable, finds Bryn Ryan, making that nice run behind the defender. Grable with a really nice weighted through ball. Ryan being the keeper to the ball, gets just a toe in there. Looking just like that, we're back at a tie game. Good finish as Ryan opens her varsity account, although still in preseason. Oh, Doman steps in, almost wins that one. Rivers comes away with it. You can tell she wanted that. Rivers crosses the ball in. A little one-on-one battle with Teresa Hanley. And Kayla cleans it up. Back and forth play here as we get towards the end of the second period. Kayla with a good ball. Can that get through? Grable challenges. Nice job from the Red Wings defenders to control. Good solid, both teams, really good midfield players here, you can tell. Good battles happening all day in the midfield, whether it's the Spy Ponders or the Rivers players. Really good all along. And Grable slips one through to Peroni. If she can get a shot, she rips one at the keeper, though, but she got some good power on that shot from outside the box. Doesn't quite challenge the Rivers keeper, but as I said, we're back and forth here. Rivers keeper deciding to play it long. Well won by Fotopoulos. And Radoslavich, good, wins the second ball. They'll go out for an Arlington throw. And last few minutes here, as I look at Lewis, our videographer, nice, exciting back and forth action. And you can hear it on both benches. A lot of enthusiasm just picked up in the last few minutes here. Hanley throws it into Peroni. Back to Hanley. And back to Peroni. Plays it into Grable. Back to Hanley. And over to Connolly. Good control in the back from the Spy Ponders. Plays it out wide to Fotopoulos. Fotopoulos does a nice cut by her defender. Gets it out to Bella Doman, who tries to touch it one time in. And there's Frisch in the right place. She'll pressure. Good pressure from the Spy Ponders, looking for a second. 1-1 game here at the Rivers School. Arlington Spy Ponders versus the Rivers Red Wings preseason matchup. We're about 4 minutes left in the second of 3 periods. Throw from Bella Doman. Goes to the top of the box where Rivers collects. Clara looks to win it back and does. Gets it to Peroni, tries to get a quick shot off. We'll go out for a Rivers goal kick. Rivers will play it short at the top of the box. Spy Ponders continue to pressure Doman to Grable. Grable's going to want one now that we've scored one. She's had a couple chances. Just wants to get to that favored left foot if she can. Radoslavich steps in again. Again, good hard battles in that midfield. Tessa Peroni does a nice job. Unfortunately, she's dispossessed after some hard work. Well, one from Clara Frisch. Rivers does a nice job at recovering, though. Again, good hard midfield play. Goes out to the far side for Rivers. And they'll try and play it down that far side. O'Hagan's tracking. A one-on-one battle. Oh, O'Hagan says no. Really good work from her in the one-on-one challenge. She thought she won the throw, and that's unlucky. Good one-on-one defending from O'Hagan. Rivers will throw it in. Clara Frisch is first to it. Let's see if Peroni can catch up to it. Good step from the center back, but Peroni gets up the field. Rivers will reset. Ryan puts some pressure on, but they play it out to the near side. Good step from Connolly. She'll get into Ryan. Ryan can't quite catch up. Again, really nice, back and forth, side-to-side work from Ella Connolly. Whether she's stepping up and winning balls on her own, coming back and providing support to her fellow backs. Really, really nice shift for her in the central midfield, or central back. Actually, both Ella Connolly and Katrina Hagan. Really solid shift for them back there. Down the line. Connolly will collect this. And gets the nutmeg. Bit dangerous play. Looking for that other lofted ball. Kalick will track this down. Only about a minute left here, we think. In this period, Kalick looks around. She can get off another punt here. She'll drop kick it out towards Doman. Doman first to it. Frisch will step in. Frisch with a nice touch around her player. Peroni back to Frisch. There's Lucia Metzen, Ella Radoslovic looks to play behind, and there's Bryn Ryan, could be in again. She's double teamed. Tries to get it to Radoslovic. Doesn't work. Ryan tracks back. Connolly's going to have to track this down. She shows off her speed. Really well done from Ella Connolly. Kalick plays it back to Rivers, though. And there's Lucia Metz in the game. Some one-on-one defending from her. Try and get the cross in. Another lofted ball. Kalick is there. And that'll do it. It's a few dangerous plays there for Rivers towards the end. Getting some crosses in. But last 10 minutes or so, probably the most exciting soccer we've seen all afternoon. Rivers Red Wings with a lofted ball that found the back of the net, and Arlington Spy Ponders came right back off the kickoff, worked through the midfield. Grable played a ball in behind the defense. Bryn Ryan Renantu beat the Rivers keeper, and a nice little toe poke in the back of the net, and we're 1-1 at the end of 2 30-minute periods. And one more to go. We will, Phil Ryan. Beside me is Lewis McCulloch on the camera. On behalf of ACMi, we'll take a break. We'll be back for the final half hour. And we are back at the Rivers School in Weston, Mass. Preseason matchup between the Arlington Spy Ponders and the Rivers Red Wings. With preseason, we're playing the third. We play 30 minutes, and we're going to play kind of a final third period of 20 minutes. Both teams with lots of players on the roster. A good opportunity for everyone to get some field time today. We are 1-1 in this game. Exciting final about 10 minutes in the last period. Started off by Rivers with a sort of a floated shot that caught the net. Arlington immediately responded after the kickoff, worked the ball down. Abby Grable to Bryn Ryan finishing it for a 1-1 tie, and that's where we stand right now with Annalie Medina about to kick off, and we're off for the final 20 minutes. Elizabeth Fayol in the midfield now, out to Sophia Neal. Plays it wide to Weezy Mueller. Weezy gets it up to McCulloch. Had a really nice shift in the first period there. Lizzie Fayola tracks it down, but Rivers possesses on the far side. Tries to get by Caroline Keneally and cannot. Caroline, nicely done to Mueller. Gets it to Sophia Neal. Against that physical midfield play from both teams. Rivers works it through the midfield. Gets it over to 12. Avery Spector applying some pressure. Rivers continues to possess, plays it out to the near side. Spector tracking. They play it in. Lucia Metz does a nice job with positioning. Gives that up if Medina can get a toe in here. Sophia Neal gets called for the foul. fine line in that physical play. And looks like Sophia crossed that just a little bit and gets called for the foul. Got Mojo Maxwell in net now for the Spy Ponders. First time that she has seen the game. And Rivers will try and chip one in to the top of the box. Caroline Keneally clears that up, and it drops out to McCulloch. And she'll collect. Bit of a heavy touch from her. Rivers throws it in. Rivers will play it around the back. Spector almost gets a foot in there, but Rivers maintains possession. And Lucia Metz does a nice job. And that'll go the direction of the Spy Ponders. Good job from Lucia Metz on this near side. Lucia will play it down the line. It's headed out by the Red Wings, and Lucia will do it again. Sophia Neal turns through the midfield, fights her way through. Good work from her. Gets it into Medina. And that'll be a free kick for the Spy Ponders again. And now Rivers just sort of crossing that physicality line in the midfield. Look, it's good hard play. Nothing bad here, but O'Hagan will look to take this kick. Rivers holding the line about 25 yards out. If Katrina can drop one in behind, which she does, it's a good job. And Fayola controls. Medina with a shot. And we're going at the keeper again. Unlucky, well hit from Annalie Medina. Good chance there. Really nice ball from Katrina O'Hagan. Just floats it over the center back's head. Gets it to Elizabeth Fayola's feet, who controls. And it falls to Medina, who just can't quite put it past the keeper. And Medina in control again to Neal. Gets it out to Spector. Cuts it in the middle. Spector tries to play the bounce. Picked up by Medina. Tries to get through. She'll get it out to McCulloch. Fayola making the overlapping run. And McCulloch picks her out. Weezy Mueller possesses. Drops it into McCulloch. McCulloch will draw the foul. Well done. Referee may be calling this a little bit tighter, just trying to keep control of the game. Only about 3.5 minutes in to this 20-minute final period. 1-1 game here between the Arlington Spy Ponders and the Red Wings of the River School. Fayola will set this one up. Definitely thinking range for Elizabeth Fayola here. Let's see if she can test the Rivers keeper. Spy Ponders have made her look good on a couple plays. Let's see what Lizzie has for this one. Well, that's well hit to the near post, but played nicely by the Rivers keeper. Nice to see those shots on target. And Rivers will play it short. And now out to the far side, Sophia Neal will step in. And it drops to Fayola, gets to McCulloch, plays it in. Nice triangle play from the Spy Ponders. McCulloch plays it in Medina nicely. Falls to Fayola again. Fayola floats one. Just past the far post. Nice work from the Spy Ponders. As I said, nice sort of triangle play between Sophia Neal, Elizabeth Fayola, Alina McCulloch, working the ball into Annalie Medina, dropping it off. You can tell Elizabeth Fayola plays well with either foot. She took that free kick with her right, struck that really nicely with her left, and just missed that far post. Spy Ponders really putting the pressure on here. Most of the play so far, only about 5.5 minutes into this 20-minute period, been down here in the Rivers end. Lucia Metz will collect. Good turn from Rivers, but Metz with a foot in there. And O'Hagan does a nice job playing up to Medina. She looks to control, gets a foot in. Crimmins will step up. Sophia Neal, great work from her, never stops. Really strong play. Oh, unlucky there. She wants that one back. But Metz slows it down enough, and that should be an Arlington throw. And it is. Good work from Metz there to win that throw. Spector getting it in to Fayola, who plays in Medina. She looks to cross first time, gets to McCulloch, tries to set up for a shot. O'Hagan does a nice job making it really hard for that Rivers player to turn, and Caroline Keneally collects. She'll play it out to Wiesmuller on the far side. Gets past Metz. Look to play the ball in. Maxwell off her line. She does a nice job collecting that. Nice work. She'll play it out to Weezy Mueller on the far side. Gets it up to McCulloch. Does a nice turn by her defender. Keeps control. Gets it into Fayola. Fayola will keep it going across to Daniil. Looking for Avery Spector on the far side. Spector turns it inside. Slows it down a bit. Back to Neal. Looks to get it behind. Spector. Oh, again, good work from the Spy Ponders all around. Trying to spring Spector. Sophia Neal looking to play that weighted pass behind the Rivers defense. Can't quite connect. Spector with the throw in on the near side. Looking for Medina. Rivers clears the lines. Quickly one back. Ella Crimmins on the ball. Gets it back to Keneally. And to Crimmins. O'Hagan gets a foot in. Well done from her. Plays it safely out. Rivers with the throw in. Metz defending. Spector gets a foot in. They'll pass right to Caroline Keneally, who collects and gets it into Elizabeth Fayola. Tries to get a touch to McCulloch, but good step from Rivers. Crimmins there. Crimmins wanted a handball. Metz makes a run to the middle as Katrina O'Hagan and just an errant cross from Rivers go out harmlessly for a Spy Ponder goal kick. Maxwell plays it out to Mueller on the far side and up to McCulloch. They connect, almost 1-2, but it's going to fall back to the Rivers center back. Plays it up the far side. Pressure by Mueller. Medina trying to get a foot in. Rivers look to play it around. They play it through the midfield. Crimmins tries to step up. And there's Keneally. We'll see if Spector can track this down. She can run through it. Nice job by Rivers to control. But Sophia Neal gets a foot in, slows him down, but Rivers controls now out to the far side. Weezy Mueller gets a foot in on the through ball. Bit more even play now here in the past few minutes after the Spy Ponders came out on the front foot at the beginning of this period. Rivers now creating some chances, but that'll be offside. Keneally plays it short to Mueller. And she'll go by her defender, almost. Rivers plays it in, number 12. Strong skill player plays up top. They look to spring someone down the line. I think Keneally will just shepherd this out, which she does. Bring Ryan in now for Annalie Medina. And looking like McCulloch's going to be up top. And they're putting Spector out on the left side, maybe using her favored left foot on that side. Maxwell looking for Fayola. Controls. Nice job from her. Gets it to Spector. Drops it off to Fayola. And into McCulloch, who looks to play Spector back. Doesn't quite connect. Rivers will boot it in the middle. Maxwell off her line. And she'll throw it out to Bryn Ryan. It's a bit under pressure, but she'll get it to Lucia Metz. Lucia Metz looking to fight through two players. Crimmins collects. And McCulloch's not going to have a whole lot of time with that center back breathing down her neck. But she's going to play quickly and go to the ball. Rivers now looking to create a chance. Gets in behind Metz. Looking to get a shot off. And a great tackle from Caroline Keneally. Sophia Neal looking pass through. Rivers not letting the Spy Ponders clear the lines, but it gets to Spector. Spy Ponders looking to play a lot of short passes in the back and just can't clear. I mean, I appreciate the possession, but they continue to relinquish the ball to Rivers, and now this is a problem. But Rivers can't take advantage of some sloppy play in the back from the Spy Ponders. Maxwell will play it out to Lucia Metz. And they dribble the ball out of bounds. Couple of subs here. Katja Sturma coming in for Lucia Metz. Ella Radosevich for Ella Crimmins. Number of Ellas on this Spy Ponder team. See if they can clean up some of that play in the back. Katja Sturma wins the goal kick. The Spy Ponders will reset. Past few minutes here have been all down in the Spy Ponder offensive third. Let's see if they can finally sort of clear their lines. Again, appreciate the possession, but sometimes you just need to clear the ball out. Again, they play short and cannot break through this Rivers defense. Radoslavich dispossessed. Rivers wins again, and they'll reset. Good set from Caroline Keneally. Rivers plays through the air. Radoslavich pressuring. Weezy Mueller will get the throw in. Rivers sub here. Only about 6 minutes left in this 1-1 game. Arlington Spy Ponders, Rivers Red Wings preseason matchup. Last preseason game for the Spy Ponders before they open up their regular season game at home at 6:30 on Wednesday versus Watertown in a Middlesex League night game matchup. Weezy Mueller looks to release pressure, but Rivers is there to intercept. Fayola can't keep possession, but gets it back. That's a good hard play from Rivers. Credit to them, continuing to put pressure on the Spy Ponders, who just can't clear the ball out. Rivers will collect. McCulloch gets a foot in, and they'll play it all the way back to the keeper. She will collect.
Way to look, Skylar. Good job.
Sturman will be first to this ball. She'll go out for a throw-in. Sturman will look for McCulloch, who controls. Plays it into Fayola just a bit too hard, but she does a nice job. Plays it into Spector on her favored left foot. And gets in a shot at the keeper. Weezy Mueller tracks on the far side. She'll get the throw in. Mueller will play it back to Keneally. Play it through Fayola in the midfield. O'Hagan under pressure, gets it. Ryan gets a touch into McCulloch. Good work from Sophia Neal. And Sophia Neal gets McCulloch in. Can she get a toe on it? You hear the folks on the sidelines here asking for an earlier ball from Sophia Neal, but she did finally get to play that in. McCulloch in a one-on-one battle, but nice job by the Rivers center back. to prevent a shot. Oh, I thought it was a sub, but I guess not. Ryan plays up the field. McCulloch is challenging. Back to the Rivers keeper, and they play it out. River plays it out the near side and lofts it in. Caroline Keneally is there, as she has been all game. Does a nice job playing it back to O'Hagan. Plays it into Ryan. Does a nice job getting up to Sophia Neal. Gets in Radoslavich. Oh, and nice idea from her to try and get a nice touch to Fayola. Doesn't quite work. Good turn from Ryan here on the near side to get Sophia Neal in down the right-hand side. Only about 3 minutes left here. 1-1 game. Both teams fighting for that winning goal. I don't think either team will be satisfied with a 1-1 tie. That said, it is preseason. We're looking to learn a lot here. Try some different combinations. You know, every player getting some time, which is great. Mueller defends. Radoslavich gets a foot in. Spector back to Mueller. Mueller looks. Here's a through ball. Spector tracking. They'll play it back to the keeper. Spector continuing a run. Fayola intercepts. It goes back to Rivers. Sophia Neal swarming all day. Does a nice job switching fields. Fayola. They can't quite connect. And Rivers will take possession through the midfield. Good track from Radoslavich. Gets it into Neal. Good job over to Fayola. McCulloch holds it up. Gets it to Neal. There's Fayola. Can't quite get that final pass in the offensive third. Rivers turns past Radoslavich. They look to play a through ball. Katja Sturma, though, has that tracked. Maxwell will come out and play a ball up. It gets past Fayola. Mueller steps. She'll get it to Spector, and unfortunately Spector was just offside. About 90 seconds or less. Both teams fighting for that winning goal. Rivers with a free kick here on the offside call. They'll play it long. Sophia Neal, well won on the second ball. Spector looks to shield. Sophia Neal comes away with it. She's been everywhere today. It's a bit strong for McCulloch. Good hard work from Sophia Neal in the middle, though. Less than a minute. Ball comes out to the near side. It'll be an Arlington throw-in. Katja Sturma. Gets it into McCulloch. She does a really nice job controlling and turning. Plays into Fayola. Looks to get it behind a Spector. Spy Partners will get a final chance here. And she hits one into the keeper. McCulloch was making that run right in there as well. And that'll do it. 1-1 game. Good hard work from both teams today. Playing 80 minutes of soccer over 3 different periods. Good work all around. Lots of playing time for everyone. It's great to see. Spy Ponders come away with a 1-1 tie against the Red Hawks of Rivers. They'll take what they've learned today. Practice over the next few days, again opening their regular season on Wednesday night. My name is Phil Ryan. On the camera today, Lewis McCulloch. On behalf of ACMi, Arlington Community Media, Inc., we thank them for the use of the camera and the technology today. If you have any interest in sports production, please feel free to reach out to sports@acmi.tv. That'll do it for this afternoon. Hope everyone has a great long weekend.